I'm going to give you tips on how to do makeup for black and white photography for photo ID pictures for black skin. Let's get started. Today my model is Anastasia. Hi Anastasia.
Hello.
We met through a mutual friend, so we don't actually know each other very well, but so far she's a nice lady. Let's get started. Okay, so black and white photography tends to be an issue for black women when it comes to our photo ID pictures, because with black and white photography, everything dark gets darker, everything light gets lighter. So we tend to get darker in the pictures and we tend to lose all definition. So today I'm going to show you exactly all the tips that is going to help you to look picture perfect. So when it comes to especially passport pictures, but passport and license pictures, they don't want a lot of shine in the pictures. They don't want any glare to interfere with the image of your face. So one of the best things you can do to start off when you're doing your makeup is to start with a primer and apply the primer all over the face before you even start. That's going to cut down on the shine from your makeup. Next, you want to do your foundation. Now when it comes to black and white photography, it's a little bit more forgiving, so you can get away with not covering every single blemish. But with black skin, what happens sometimes is we could have like a dark spot, and once again, like I said, everything darker gets darker, everything light gets lighter. So those little dark spots on your face sometimes can end up looking even more dark. So it's important that you get your favorite concealer, your favorite foundation, and you even out your skin, put it all over your skin, and then you're gonna go over it with a powder to set. So when it comes to the eyes, you definitely want to make sure you stay away from doing anything too dark. So no smoky eyes, lady, because on black skin, in the picture will be dark on dark on dark. So it's only going to make your eyes look like two dark tunnels, and it's going to blend in with your skin. So keep the colors really, really neutral. That way your eyes will be clean and be defined. When it comes to dark skin, you want to make sure that you stay away from using anything that's too light or too shimmery on the eyes. What it does is it reflects the light and it reads as white or too shiny. So when you're using a highlighter color right underneath the brow like we did here, stay away from things that are too shimmery. You want to go with something that's kind of like an off-white or a beige, but a matte texture. That way it's not going to give a reflection of light and give a glare in the picture. With any photo ID picture, it's very important to line the eyes and use eyeliner. Now you can use a liquid liner, you can use a pencil liner. It really doesn't matter whatever you're comfortable with, but this is very important because the picture is being taken at a distance and you want your eyes to register and you want them to pop. So I just lined her eyes here with a little bit of a dark charcoal eyeliner right here. You want to make sure that on dark skin that you don't make the line too thick, because once again it's black on black. You don't want the eyes to look too dark. Just give a nice thin line like I did here, and that way when she opens her eyes she has some definition. And you want to make sure with mascara as well to help define the eyes. If you do nothing else, make sure you have eyeliner and mascara on. That way your eyes are going to pop. When it comes to black and white photography, blush is very important. You want to make sure that you don't add blush on the apples of the cheeks, because in black and white photography, all it does is read as dirty cheeks. So you want to make sure you concentrate your blush on the hollows of the cheeks. That way, it's going to give you a little bit of a shadow and it's going to create a cheekbone. Once again, in black and white photography, everything is different shades of gray. So you're not going to see the color is not important. You just want to make sure you create some sort of shadow on the hollows of the cheeks and stay away from applying color here because it's going to read as dirty cheeks. When it comes to the lips with dark skin in black and white photography, you want to make sure it's imperative that you keep your lips very neutral. If you go with lips that are too dark, it's going to read as black lips on camera. So you don't want to go with anything that's too dark. If you go with something that's too light, it looks like you ate a powdered donut. So you want to stay away from that look. Go with something that's very, very neutral, very close to your skin color. That way it's going to read very natural on camera. When it comes to photo ID pictures, shine is a big issue. Passport pictures especially, they don't like a lot of shine because they don't want the light reflecting on your face. So it's very important to have a blot powder. A blot powder is just something that's a translucent powder. Almost any makeup company has them. You're just gonna take it and you're gonna put it all over your face to help mattify the face. And it's a great thing to make sure you pack in your purse to take with you when you go to take your picture, because right before you take your picture, you're gonna pull it out and put it all over your face to help mattify your face right before you take the snap. When it comes to the lips, you want to make sure you don't have any shine, because remember what I said earlier, the passport pictures, a lot of the times they don't want a lot of shine on the pictures, which also means shine on your lips. So you're going to take your handy dandy blot powder that you put all over your face, and you're just going to take it, lightly dab some powder onto your lips to help mattify it. This is if you don't have a matte lipstick. If you have a matte textured lipstick, it's best to just go with that. But if you don't, take your favorite lipstick and just dab over it, and it helps mattify it. And there you have it. She looks perfect for her pictures. Face it. Hi, I'm Tracy P, and today I'm going to be giving you tips for women with lighter skin on how to do their makeup for photo ID pictures in black and white. The first tip that you need to know when you're doing your makeup for your photo ID pictures is to make sure that your skin is matte. You want to make sure you have no shine, because the reason why they don't want shine, especially for your passport pictures, is they don't want any glare or any shine to interfere with the image of your face. So one of the ways to cut down on shine is to start with a primer. You're going to lay down a primer all over your face before you start your makeup. The sole purpose for a primer is to get rid of shine and to also make the makeup that you put on top go on smoother. So that's a must. Okay, second tip for when you're doing your makeup for black and white photography for your photo ID is to make sure that you even out your skin. Now, black and white photography is a tricky thing, because everything that is dark gets darker and everything that's light gets lighter. So if you are lighter and you can afford to go a little bit darker, you can put on a bronzer, you can do things like that, because everything in black and white is just different shades of gray. So you can afford to darken your skin if you would like, and if you don't, you don't have to. But if you have really alabaster skin, remember, you're going to look even lighter. So you want to even out the face with your foundation or your concealer, and you're going to go over it with some powder to set. After you've done your foundation and evened out your skin, remember the shine I talked about? You want to get a blot powder or translucent powder. Almost every makeup company has their own version of them, but today I'm going to be using MAC's blot powder. You just want to make sure you put this all over the face. The whole purpose of a blot powder is to get rid of shine. So you don't want any glare on the face. Just put it all over. And remember to take this blot powder with you when you go to take your pictures, because you can apply it to your face right before you get in front of the camera. Moving on to the eyes. When you're talking about eyeshadow for black and white photography and you have lighter skin, you want to make sure you don't go with anything that's too dark. Stay away from smoky eyes, because her eyes are going to look like two tunnels and it's not going to look good on camera. Okay, so you want to make sure you stay away from dark colors, especially like blacks and things like that. So you want to go with something very neutral, very soft, and just do a nice little wash of brown or something very similar to her skin color all across the lid. And you want to make sure you stay with matte textures, because anything shimmery will reflect the light and it will appear as shiny in the picture. So as well as when you're doing the highlighter underneath the brow here, you want to make sure you go with matte textured color and not a shimmer or anything that has shine to it. The next tip is eyeliner. If you do anything else, you want to do eyeliner. The pictures for photo ID are taken from a distance. The only way to make your eyes not look lost and have them pop and be defined is to make sure that you use eyeliner. You can use a liquid liner, you can use a pencil, it doesn't really matter, it's your preference, but make sure you give your eyes that definition. And on Dilshad, I'm going to use a pencil. Another must for the eyes is mascara. When you're taking photo ID pictures, you want to make sure your eyes can register from a distance. One way to get that done is to apply mascara to the lashes. This is a must, ladies. Whether your eyelashes are short, whether they're long, it's going to help with your eyes giving that definition. So I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on Dilshad here. Okay, here's an important tip, ladies. When you're talking about blush, when it comes to black and white photography, you want to make sure that you only concentrate the blush in the hollows of the cheeks. Remember, black and white photography is just different shades of gray. If you apply blush to the apples of the cheeks, it's going to appear like dirty cheeks. It's going to appear gray in that area. So you want to make sure you just contour in the hollows of the cheeks. That way she'll get a little bit of a shadow and it'll create cheekbones, but it won't look like blush. Now we're moving on to lips. When we're talking about lighter skin and black and white photography, you want to make sure you go with something neutral but not too neutral. If she goes with something too light, she's going to look like Casper. If she goes with something too dark, her lips are going to look black and she's going to look goth. So what you want to do, remember these pictures are in black and white, so you want to keep it really neutral, something that gives it a little bit of a pop So it doesn't really matter color-wise, but you can go with something that has like more of the berry color family or corals. Those work well. Stick with matte lipsticks as well because they don't have any shine. If you don't have any matte lipsticks, then I have a tip for you. Take that handy dandy blot powder that you used before all over your face, and you're gonna take a sponge or the powder puff that it comes with, and you're just gonna go dab right over the lips. And there you have it. She looks picture perfect for her black and white pictures. Face it. What age did you start wearing makeup?
I want to say like 4.
Wow.
Because that's when I was like taking my mom's makeup and doing craziness with it. Obviously getting in trouble, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when I actually started wearing it properly, I was about 12.
Okay, and you were wearing it to school and everything?
Mm-hmm. Behind my mom's back, of
That's
course.
right.
Doing
That's
it
mom
at
didn't know
school.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What is your makeup pet peeve?
I have 2.
Okay, I
So-
said 1, but I'll let you have
sorry.
2.
Okay.
I'll let you have 2.
So the first one is just I guess the glow, but not really the glow, more like a sweat, like when your makeup, you've been wearing it too long and now it's just looking all funkified.
The way I look every day, so thank you very much. Okay?
Moving along, next. And then my next one is, you know when you do the wing tip? When you can get one perfect on one side, but the other side, you just over and over and over again, yeah.
Ladies, that's also just a thing that happens in general. If you're doing a eyeliner, one's always gonna be better than the other. Just like when you're putting on false eyelashes, one goes on real easy. The first one always goes on really easy. The second one, it's always a mess, it's wonky. It's always the way it is. They're not twins, they're just sisters, your eyes. That's what people always say. They're just sisters, not twins. They don't have to be identical. You're never gonna get it perfect unless you're a makeup artist, and even I can sometimes, so don't be hard on yourself. What is your best makeup tip you've ever been taught, and by whom?
I believe I got this from Tyra Banks, pretty sure. And it was using your eye pencil as like your contour.
Okay.
So if you don't have like the contour kit, then you can still use like a pencil to like draw it in and then kind of just smudge it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it can work. Did you watch that on Top Model?
I believe so. It is my show.
Yeah, is that show still on?
It is.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. Oh, what cycle? She doesn't want to say season. She
This
calls them
is-
cycles. She's so special.
They just finished cycle 22. I think they're going on to 23.
All right, go on, Tyra. Go ahead. You're stuck on an island. What is the one makeup product that you have to have?
I'm gonna go back to that eyeliner. It's like my magic stick. That's my magic stick. I can
Okay.
do my eyeliner with it. As I told you, like the contouring. I can use it as a lipstick if I want to.
You could do a black lipstick, exactly,
Keep it
goth look.
yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Do my
liquid
eyebrows.
or pencil?
Pencil has to be.
Okay,
Because
so
then I
you're
can
stuck
do
on an
my
island.
eyebrows.
You're just gonna go
Yeah.
for the whole Egyptian, dark winged outliner, black lips. Okay, I feel you, I feel
Cleopatra
you,
it up,
girl.
you know?
All right. What was your worst makeup disaster?
So when I first started wearing makeup, I thought I knew what I was doing. Clearly not. I used to do a lot of, the powder thing. Yeah. Coming out in my mirror, I looked amazing, but outside, I looked ghostly. Many times. That happened to me many times before. I'm just like, okay, because I would see it on other people, and I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, not knowing that I look good.
And that's a tip, actually, ladies, because going outside in daylight is the true teller. So when you're at the department store and you're trying on your makeup on your chin, like always try it on your chin. Don't do it on your hand, ladies. I don't understand why you guys do that, because your hand is not the same color as your face. You always want to test it along your chin. And when you want to test it, you want to go outside and look at it outside. You don't want to do it under the fluorescent lights in the department store, because I'm telling you, you're going to buy that color and then you're going to get outside and you're going to get scared, just like Anastasia did. So there's your tip, and that's my Tracy's trick for the day, and I'm out. Face it. After you've put on your primers, okay, hold on. After you've applied your primer,
I
I'm
knew
so
you were gonna-
sorry, I can't. After you've applied your, okay.
You
I
have,
hate when guys do that.
Yes, why do they
Why
have
do they
pictures
take
with girls?
pictures with a girl? And then you're trying to, you're left, is that their sisters, that his ex, like, bye. And check out my iPhone app, Makeup IQ, to see how much you know about makeup.